On this edition of Maury County Now, find out what's swinging with Watershed Public Theater. The second annual Spring Hill Women's Day Show and Business Expo comes to Rippavilla. Historic Maury County fires away at history. And finally, learn about growth around Maury County. All this and more on this edition of Maury County Now. Hello and welcome to Maury County Now, Columbia and Maury County's magazine news show covering Maury County. The arts are important to our community, and a new theater operation has opened in Maury County. We spoke with Kate Foreman, Executive Director of Watershed Public Theater, about the organization and their event, Muletown Swings.
Hi, my name is Kate Foreman and I am the Executive Director of Watershed Public Theater. Watershed Public Theater is a relatively new, nonprofit professional theater here in Columbia, Maury County. We're very excited to be a new part of the Maury County landscape. And one thing that differs us slightly from the other arts organizations in town is that we are a professional company. That means that we hire our artists, our directors, our actors, technicians to help produce our shows and work on our educational outreach. So we're really excited. We had our first professional production in December. It was a Victorian Christmas Carol with Charles Dickens. We performed at Columbia State's Ledbetter Auditorium and the audiences loved it. It was a simple storytelling event as told by Charles Dickens himself. We had a wonderful response. We can't wait to put on more shows. We're very excited to be putting on our first fundraising event at the end of this month. It's Saturday, April 29th, right here in the Memorial Building. It's going to run 6 to 9 and it's called Muletown Swings. That's because we're excited to have the Merchants of Cool who are going to be playing their wonderful big band classic favorites here. We're going to have open up the space for dancers to be swinging all night long. We're also really excited to have some food vendors this evening. We invite everybody to bring their cash and pay for wonderful pizzas from Red 7 Pizza, beer from Asgard Brewery, pretzels from Windmill Bakery, and ice cream treats from Country Churn Ice Cream. So lots to do that evening. It's going to be jam-packed full of fun. And the people who really want to get into the spirit and dress in their 1940s fashion best can enter our costume contest to win prizes. To find out more information about Watershed Public Theater, please visit our website, watershedpublictheater.org. Or you can call us at 931-797-6551. We'd be happy to talk to you about getting involved or finding out ways that you can support us.
Spring Hill Parks and Recreation, in conjunction with Blessed Forward, is hosting the second annual Women's Day Show and Business Expo at Rippavilla. Here's Sonia Lynn Dixon-Ryan and Rosemary Fisher to give you some information about this unique event.
I'm Sonia Lynn Dixon-Ryan. I'm with Spring Hill Parks and Recreation. I'm the Recreation Manager, and we're here today to talk about the second annual Spring Hill Women's Show and Business Expo. This is a unique show. It is not for profit. It's to put the spotlight on locally owned businesses and organizations that are owned or operated by women or for women. This year, we will have a wide range of vendors from handcrafted jewelry and clothing. We'll have online businesses like Nashville Fashion House represented. We will have a fashion show. We have a special vendor who's a young lady in Columbia who makes handmade, naturally scented bath bombs and bath salts and creams, and she is earning monies to actually go on a mission trip to Kenya. The Spring Hill Women's Show and Business Expo began last year. It was kind of a brainstorm between myself and Rosemary Fisher with Blessed Forward. It's a unique show in that all monies collected from vendors go back to the people who are attending the show and shopping in the form of gift cards. For every $10 you spend with a local vendor, your name goes into a drawing for a door prize, and that door prize could be anywhere from a $25 gift card to a local restaurant to a $100 gift card to a local grocery store. It's well worth your while to come out and support your local businesses, not not only to grow women's businesses in the area, but also you could put a little cha-ching in your pocket too.
My name is Rosemary Fisher. I'm the Vice President of Bless It Forward. We are a local nonprofit community service that is here supporting this year's Women's Show with the Spring Hill Recreation Department, and we are so excited to be able to support women in business and the local community. So make sure you grab your family, grab your friends, grab everybody that you know, and come to this amazing event. You're going to have a great time.
Come on out Saturday, April 29th, the barn at Ripa Villa. We will be holding the second annual Spring Hill Women's Show and Business Expo from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Again, at the barn at Ripa Villa. That's about a half mile past the Ripa Villa plantation down the graded road. For more information, check us out at the Spring Hill TN Parks and Recreation Facebook page. We do have an event page for the second annual Spring Hill Women's Show and Business Expo.
We'll be back with more Maury County Now after this.
You don't want just a house. You want a home, something comfy and cozy that brings your family together. And eScore has a few tips to help you get there. HVAC replacement and duct sealing are two key elements in creating a more comfortable and energy-efficient home. Is your HVAC equipment more than 10 years old, need frequent repairs, or working overtime to keep your home comfortable? Are your ducts leaking conditioned air under your house? Or are the cracks in your return air system circulating dirty air into your home? If you answered yes to any of the previous questions, well, it might be time for an upgrade. Energy Star estimates that the typical home loses 20 to 40% of its conditioned air in the ductwork. That's like throwing away money every day. Having an eScore contractor professionally seal and insulate your leaky ducts may be the single most important thing you can do to improve your home's energy performance. Together, properly sealing and insulating your duct system and upgrading to an energy-efficient HVAC unit can help your home be more comfortable, reduce excessive dust and costly energy bills, and improve the quality of the air inside your home. Want to make your house the home you've always wanted? After making these important upgrades, take advantage of your free eScore evaluation to receive cash rebates and instant savings measures. Visit our website today at 2escore.com or call us at 1-855-2eScore.
Really? Buzz, what's up, man? You left some leaves burning out here.
Yeah, I just came in just for a second.
Come on, man. If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave. You could torch the whole neighborhood.
It's a good point there, Smokey.
9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
And now, back to more Maury County Now.
Adam Southern is back with a bang, this time to set sail on the historical seas for this edition of Historic Maury County.
Hi, I'm Adam Southern, and this is another edition of Historic Maury County. And I'm here at the Memorial Building today, and here on 7th Street, there's something that you probably pass by every day but rarely take notice of, and there's a gun off of a Spanish ship, just right here in the yard of the Memorial Building. And this comes from the Spanish ship, the Visca, which was sunk during the Spanish-American War, 1898. The United States goes to war with Spain in 1898, April of that year, and they're doing very good on the land. Of course, we all think about the Battle of San Juan Hill and Teddy Roosevelt charging up the hill when we think of the Spanish-American War. But there was also a big naval battle called the Battle of Santiago. And what happened there was the American fleet had the Spanish squadron blockaded in Santiago. And on the morning of July 3rd, this squadron decides they're going to break out at 9 o'clock in the morning. Well, by 9:30, there's a full-fledged naval battle going on in this harbor. And it results in the Spanish squadron being destroyed. And the Visca, part of that Spanish fleet, was they took 200 shots. The USS Texas and the USS Brooklyn really fire everything they've got into the Visca, and that last shot from the Brooklyn was all that it took, and the Visca erupts into flames, and they run her aground and try to get off as many people as they can. After the war, the United States was able to salvage the Visca, and they took several of the guns and took them as trophies. And the Columbia Military Academy was able to house one of those trophies, and the gun was put there on campus. Today, this gun is outside the Memorial Building, and you can walk past it today. It's still painted battleship gray outside the Memorial Building next to the sidewalk. So stop by, get your picture made with it, and come see me at the library. Thank you.
Being in the real estate business, I can tell you that Maury County is booming with growth. We've spoken to a number of people, also familiar with the subject, to put together this piece on how Maury County is growing and changing.
Hello, my name is Jimmy Duggar. I'm with Crylak Realtors in Columbia, Tennessee. I'm a broker there. It's important for you guys to know that the growth in Maury County has just exploded. We are growing so exponentially, it's unbelievable. My system has been allowed me to show lots of property to lots of people. We're even going into multiple offer status more than we have ever had in the past. This community is open-armed to accepting new people with new jobs and new responsibilities. Please understand that that brings forth a lot of growth. Growth is important, but it also brings back a whole different gamut of information. We do not have any rentals available, hardly. The inventory level is so low in regard to rentals, you're going to have to buy. Prices are going up. Very obvious the price is going up because the inventory. Law of supply and demand states the fact if there's no inventory and the demand factor goes up, then the price is going to go up. So it's important for you to understand that if you want to buy something, you better be making a decision. And you don't have time to negotiate with your price points is what you're trying to get accomplished. We want you to know that you better make your best shot on the first shot.
Hi, I'm John Fleming, Maury County Register of Deeds. I've been asked to speak about the growth that I've seen in Maury County over the past couple of years. I can tell you that we've had quite a bit of expansion in the number of documents that have been recorded in our office, and in particular plats, which are generally an indication of subdivisions. I do know that there's nearly 1,000 lot subdivision just north of Columbia around the Neapolis area, as well as one about the same size across the way off of Kedron Road that the Dale Webb organization is putting in. We've had a number of people in our office asking about properties, and in particular downtown Columbia, as to properties that may be available and what we think is the approximate value of those based on what is being asked for them. Well, contrary to what my discussion was a few minutes ago with a friend of mine on the sidewalk who indicated that he hadn't seen any growth in 30 years, I argued with him. There has been growth in the past 30 years, and quite frankly, more so in the past 3 or 4. We've had a number of retail businesses located on the square, something that hasn't been present for years. And I can speak to this without question that for the past year, on Saturdays, you can come down early in the morning, and by 9:30 there's very few parking spaces left. That's something that never happened before. So if that is an indication of growth and excitement and activity in downtown Columbia, I don't know what is.
Hi, I'm Blake Kelly with Kelly Mortgage. I've been asked about how we've been experiencing growth over the last few years here in Maury County, specifically Columbia. It's been amazing. After the recession hit, things were really kind of on the downside, specifically new construction. But over the last 2 years, new construction has just went gangbusters. I know personally for myself, I'm probably up over 100% in business of just new construction alone. Which is amazing. Of course, that's the thoroughbred that just ignites everything for an entire community. Of course, we've seen property values go up. That's encouraged people to get into the market, and some people take that opportunity to actually sell their house. So we've seen a lot of that as well. Probably the biggest thing that I would say that I wish we had more of was more affordable homes. Say between the 110 and 140 range. It's getting tougher to find those, which makes it tough for a first-time home buyer or maybe a step-down buyer that's 60 plus and they're wanting to get something smaller from where. That's our biggest issue, our biggest challenge we've got. I would just say if you put your house on the market, be prepared to move because you're going to sell it. It's, I always defer to the realtors, but what I'm seeing is people come in and they'll want to get pre-qualified and they'll say, we're getting ready to put the house on the market, and can we get absolutely, we'll get you pre-qualified today. When are you putting it on there? Tomorrow. Yep, I'll get you approved today because you're going to need it, because it may sell in a couple of days and you'll need to go out there and get your house. So things are just really moving fast. There's a big appetite to get something, especially if it's affordable.
To find out more information about any of the stories you've seen on this edition of Maury County Now, check out our website at maurycountynow.com and look in the show notes for more details. Maury County Now is produced by Columbia TNTV. From all of us here at the Maury County Now crew, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.